Good morning student. Today we are going to start with data structure. Now already we have studied about list, tuple, dictionary in our previous classes. Now data structure allow to store, organize and manage the data in such a way that enhance the performance of a computer system. That means data structure is the mechanism which allow to store the data and access the data in a very efficient manner. That is most important things to enhance the performance of computer system. Now we are going to talk about the types of data structure in Python. In Python there are built-in data structure and second one is user defined data structure. Built-in data structure, that means list, tuple, dictionary, set. That means those data structures which are provided by the Python. This is called your built-in data structure. First one is list, second one is tuple, third one is dictionary and fourth one is set. And when we are going to talk about the user-defined data structure, user-defined data structure are stack, queue, tree, graph, linked list and hash map. These are the user defined data structure. That means we can create a stack, we can create a queue and tree, graph, linked list and hash map by using Python. Now if we are going to talk about the stack and queue are both data structure in the syllabus. Now a stack is a linear data structure based on LIFO, last in first out principle. That means stack, if we are going to see the example of a stack, then you can see the cell, drawer cell. आप जैसे यहाँ पे बहुत सारे बुक का कलेक्शन देख रहे हैं वन बाय वन, दिस इज द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ स्टैक. कई सारे बुक, नोटबुक अगर हमें एक के बाद एक रख दिया, कोई सामान एक के ऊपर एक डब्बा रख दे, इस टाइप से हमारा स्टैक फॉर्म होता है, उसी को हम स्टैक कहते हैं. नाउ stack is working on the principle of LIFO, that means last in first out principle. Now what is this? If we are going to put the book, suppose that this is the one notebook and this is the notebook 2, this is the notebook 3, then if we are going to access the book, then first of all we have to remove this book, then we have to put this book and then last. That means if we are going to see this process, first we have put the first notebook, then second, then third. But when we are going to take the book, then first of all we have to remove third book, then second book, then first book. That means this is the principle of LIFO. That means लास्ट इन फर्स्ट आउट. सबसे लास्ट में हमारा इन हुआ है बुक थर्ड और सबसे पहले आउट हो रहा है बुक थर्ड. इसको हम बोलते हैं LIFO, लास्ट इन फर्स्ट आउट या फर्स्ट इन लास्ट आउट. इसको ये भी बोलते हैं फर्स्ट इन लास्ट आउट. जो सबसे पहले इन होगा, इंसर्ट हुआ है, इन हुआ है, वो सबसे लास्ट में आउट हो रहा है. सो दिस इज द वर्किंग ऑफ योर स्टैक. नाउ if we are going to take second thing is data can be inserted from one end, that is top. This is called push operation. If we are going to insert the data in the stack, now suppose that we are going to form a stack. Suppose that this is our stack, this is our stack. Now we are going to insert any data, then there is one end, that means only we can use top end to the insert the data. Suppose that we are going to store A here, now we are going to store B here, then we can only insert from the top, and this is called push operation. To insert the data into stack is called push operation. And when we are going to remove this data, then again we can use top side of stack. because last in is B and first out is B. So this is operation is called pop. When we have popped B, then B is removed from the stack. Then our stack will be like this. Now A will be present in stack. Now again if we want to remove A from the list stack, then A will be popped and the stack is now empty. Now stack is empty. So this is the push and pop operation in the stack. So I hope you have clearly understand the things of push and pop, and we can only insert from one side, that is the top. This is our top. वन इंड से ही हम डेटा इंसर्ट कर सकते हैं, डिलीट कर सकते हैं. एंड delete from one end, that is top. This is called pop operation. That means to insert element in the stack is called push operation, and to delete the data from the stack is called pop operation. Now next one is our stack operation or terms. First one is peak or top value of stack. स्टैक के हम टॉप वैल्यू को पीक बोलते हैं, टॉप बोलते हैं. नेक्स्ट कंडीशन होता है हमारा ओवरफ्लो एक एरर होता है. रेफर अ सिचुएशन एरर व्हेन समवन ट्राइंग टू इंसर्ट एलिमेंट्स व्हेन स्टैक इज फुल. सपोज दैट अगर हमने स्टैक की लेंथ 4 रखी है, दैट मीन्स देयर विल बी 4 एलिमेंट. और जब हमने 4 एलिमेंट को इंसर्ट कर दिया, अगर 5वां इंसर्ट करने जाएंगे देन इट रेज द एरर एंड दैट वाज कॉल्ड स्टैक ओवरफ्लो. दैट मीन्स स्टैक फुल है और उसमें अब कोई डेटा हम इंसर्ट नहीं कर सकते हैं. नाउ अंडरफ्लो कंडीशन इज व्हेन स्टैक इज एम्प्टी, व्हेन समवन ट्राई टू पॉप एलिमेंट व्हेन स्टैक इज एम्प्टी. सपोज दैट हमने यहाँ से पॉप करना शुरू किया, सारे एलिमेंट 1 by 1 पॉप कर दिए, अब हमारा स्टैक हो गया एम्प्टी. अगेन वी आर गोइंग टू परफॉर्म पॉप ऑपरेशन, देन underflow condition will be raised. That means stack is empty and we are going to try to delete some element from the stack. So this is the two error, exception or error. It is an error condition when stack is empty and we are going to डिलीट दी एलिमेंट. जब कोई एलिमेंट है ही नहीं तो डिलीट कहाँ से होगा, तो दैट टाइम पे अंडरफ्लो एरर आएगा. और अगर स्टैक फुल है और हम उसमें इंसर्ट कर रहे हैं देन दैट टाइम एरर विल बी ओवरफ्लो, स्टैक ओवरफ्लो विल बी जनरेटेड. नाउ सपोज दैट इफ वी आर गोइंग टू टेक द एग्जांपल ऑफ इन स्टैक, सपोज दैट वी आर गोइंग टू इंसर्ट A B C D in stack. Now we are going to create a stack. Generally stack are the dynamic data structure. If we are going to fix the length of the stack, first of all stack is empty. In first condition stack is empty. Now again we are going to push the element A. Now we have pushed the element A. Now again we are going to push the element A. Then again we are going to push the element B. Then A and B are present in the stack. Now in next iteration, if we are going to push the element C, then this is the our stack formation. Now here in first iteration stack is empty. In second condition we have pushed A, we have inserted A. In third we have inserted B. In fourth condition we have inserted push the C in stack. Now if we are going to pop any element, we can pop at the time. Now again if we are going to insert D in the stack, then this will A B C and D. Now our stack is completed. Now our stack insertion push operation is completed. Now if we are going to insert any element E, then and we have fixed the size of stack is 4, स्टैक की साइज हमने 4 रखा है और अब हम कोई एलिमेंट इंसर्ट करेंगे, देन द कंडीशन इज कॉल्ड ओवरफ्लो, स्टैक ओवरफ्लो होगा। नाउ इफ़ वी आर गोइंग टू परफॉर्म पॉप ऑपरेशन, now if we are going to perform pop operation, then suppose that we can insert push and pop with the one end. Now first of all we have to pop D. Now the stack will be like A, B and C. Now again if we are going to pop, now C will be popped, C will be deleted, then A, B will be in stack. Now again if we are going to pop B, then only A will be remain in the stack. Now this is the first condition of pop, third condition of pop. Now again if we are going to see, next we are going to pop A. Now A will be popped, that means now A will be popped and stack is empty. Now this is the fourth condition, and now stack is empty. Now again stack is empty. Now again if we are going to delete or perform pop operation, now again if we are going to pop, then this is called underflow, this is called underflow situation. So I hope you have understand the push and pop operation with the stack. Now if we are going to see about the application of stack, where stack can be used. First, reversing a line, किसी वर्ड लाइन को रिवर्स ऑर्डर में करने के लिए हम क्या कर सकते हैं, स्टैक का यूज कर सकते हैं. नाउ पॉलिश स्ट्रिंग, दैट मीन्स कन्वर्जन ऑफ एक्सप्रेशन फ्रॉम इनफिक्स टू प्रीफिक्स एंड पोस्टफिक्स. थर्ड वन इज स्टैक कैन बी यूज्ड फॉर मेमोरी मैनेजमेंट. ऑलरेडी वी नो दैट stack can be used for expression evaluation. These are the some basic and most important use or application of stack. If we are going to talk about the reversing a line, then for this we can store a string like hello. Suppose that now we are going to for that we are going to store P Y T. Now this is the one stack and we want to reverse this string. Now suppose that we generated one stack and we have going to pop the element from here and stored in this stack. Then first of all T will be inserted, then Y will be inserted, then P will be inserted. Now you can see that simply TYP is converted into PYT. This is the reversing of your string. This is the reverse string. You can see that by using we can reverse the string. Now these are the application of stack, and in the next lecture we are going to see it implementation of stack with using your list. So thank you for watching today.